Hello everyone, welcome. Hopefully you guys are all doing well. Alright, I gotta ask you guys before we do anything. Is there a leaderboards thing on my chat? As in on YouTube. This is something apparently they added recently for some streams. But I don't see it on mine, so maybe it's random. Yeah, interesting. There was something on I saw in another stream where you can see like some kind of leaderboard thing, but I don't know if it's something I have to opt in on. Apparently there's a way to set it up. Alright, I found a YouTube video. I do apologize if this plays. Okay, how do I enable this? Because I would like to enable it. It looks kind of interesting, but I don't see anything regarding it. Oh, it might be a test thing, but I do not see how to enable it on my side, unfortunately. Maybe it's through the app. I don't know. I'll worry about it later. It's not that big of a deal. Anyway, let's just do our weeklies and see what we can do. Actually, you know what? While we're waiting for people to join, I can do the fun thing. That is, I can claim the daily here, and we get 300 black flames. 'Cause that's always fun. And then I'll do this as well. I could say this for other characters, but I kind of want a better weapon. 300 black flames, how exciting. Alright. This is just gambling while we let people join into the server. Alright, let's see. Give them to you? No, I need them, What do you guys think? Because right now my weapon is just simply a T7 flame. And a little bit of stat. T7 and some strength. What do you guys think? 300 flames is honestly not that lot. It really isn't that much. For like a T7 attack flame, the average is pretty low. And you need a lot of flames to get something better. So I'm not expecting very much. Oh, before I forget, let's ask her. Oh wow, she randomly got chop wood. It's all good. I'm not too fussed about capping my threads today anyway. Alright, here we go. So we're looking for 214 attack, and hopefully some more with that. The best case scenario obviously is to get like a decent amount of boss damage, but honestly, like pretty much anything with tier 7 attack is very welcome. Between all stat damage and boss damage. I think 214 is the highest. That's the tier 7. So as far as I'm aware, there's no tier 8. And also it scales based off of your weapon. So depending on what the weapon is, the tier 7 flame will change. Usually the tier 7 is like above 50%. That's how I remember it. So 214, it's about like 2/3, 60% of your base attack. Something like that. But yeah, there's a few other lines that I don't mind hitting. There's tier 6, tier 6, tier 6. That's also a possibility. Basically, this weapon can still be improved. And it actually is the easiest item for me to improve with Black Flames, if you can believe it. The rest of the flames probably don't give me as much of a gain. Should I sell 1 line crit damage and 2 line stat? Yeah, that's pretty close to 2 lines of crit damage. It's not quite there, but it's like, you're not missing out on too much damage. So if you're low on money, I'd settle on that for a while. But yeah. So from memory, the tier 7 attack for me alone is worth a tier 6 and about 13%. Whoa! Actually hit. Gains. Oh well, I say hit. It hit all stat. But that is actually a gain. That is crazy. Minor gains, we'll take it. 4% stat is definitely better than... Well, it's 80 dex. If that was on strength, that would have been actually really solid. But yeah. For whatever reason, the Link skill... You would think so, Polar, but the Link skill doesn't change it for the weapon. So I still want strength flames on the weapon. If that was actually a strength flame, I would probably stop completely as well. Like, that's a lot of stat. But unfortunately, it counts as secondary for me. It's just weird things for the Link skill. It's still good. Like, I'm pretty happy with like this. This is already a gain, right? For a second there, I saw the yellow and I was like, did I hit? No, it's the classic boss damage bait. It just like inflates your combat power. Yeah. You know what? Gains are gains. I'm not going to complain about it. But I will send the rest of these on the weapon because... yeah. I want that copium. You send your Absols to 21 star? Absols to 21 is, you know, it's not the worst thing. At least it's easy to do. That's the nice thing about Absols. They're accessible. And they're really easy to replace at the bare minimum. I have actually seen tier 7 attack like 3 times now at this point, and they've like incrementally gotten a little better. The first time I saw it, it was tier 7 attack and 24 stat, and then I saw tier 7 attack with 30 stat, and now I've got tier 7 attack with 4% all stat. It's just climbing its way up. But I want the dream of the tier 7 attack with like boss damage. Because if that all stat was boss damage, I would stop. It would have been a tier 4 boss damage. Oh, sorry, yeah, tier 4. So it becomes 8%. But yeah, I think another line that is still good is if I hit like tier 6, tier 5 or something. Like one of those like really clean attack boss damage lines. I think that will still actually beat out my current one. Hello G-Bear, welcome. Just doing a little bit of gambling, like this, like tier 6, and then like tier 6 attack. That might actually be slightly better. But now with the all stat, it's not so clear cut. I'd probably have to check it, but I'm still going to cope on potentially hitting another tier 7 attack. I don't expect it. You know, in my experience with flaming things for like tier 7 attack, across all the Jenny weapons I've seen. Like, this one has seen more than all the others, for sure. It's not easy to hit tier 7 attack. People can roll like easily 500 plus flames and never see tier 7 attack. So I'm just gonna take my blessings wherever they come. Had to pause for a second. The yellow numbers always bait me. Yeah, tier 7 is very difficult to get. And if you do hit the tier 7, you're just basically praying that the others rolled well. Which is kind of what I'm hoping for right here. It's really nice though for me. I don't mind gambling for tier 7 because my base attack is quite high. So the tier 7 is worth quite a lot. And given the fact that I have a lot of percent attack lines and I use a weapon jump, the tier 7 attack is really, really nice. So I think even if I hit like an equivalent tier 6 line, if it's like slightly better, I might opt to keep it as tier 7 because during my weapon jump burst it'll be a lot more. Oh, look at tier 7 damage. How do you flame equipped items? The way you do it is you just click once and then you put it on. If you double click it, then it will go into your equip tab. So this goes with cubing and anything else. Anything that you want to click on your things you're wearing, you just click once. But if you click it twice, it goes into your inventory. Yeah, it's a little jank. Alright, last 100 flames or so. The dream pot of tier 7 attack and some boss damage. You can do it. I believe in you, Cannon. But I take any gains anyway. I'm pretty happy with this. The fact that I think after I finish with these black flames, if I get like 1 or 2 random black flames, I'll still probably throw it onto this cannon. But when it comes to big chunks of black flames now, I'll probably give it to my other characters. Because this flame is probably going to carry me for a while. I'll probably just use Abyssals if I ever get them. Whoa, tier 7 magic attack. Yo, this would have been tier 7, if this was a tier 7 attack with damage, this would have been nice. It also had a little bit of stat. Damn. Wrong attack. That's tier 7 magic. I've seen tier 7 magic attack a few times, but we don't really count the times we see tier 7 of the wrong thing. How many times have you guys seen like tier 7 jump? You use like a random eternal flame on like whatever item and it's just +7 jump and you just roll your eyes at it. Or +7 speed. Minus 35 levels, you know, it's kind of like that. You just pretend you didn't see it. Hello, Shanks. Came just in time to watch me gamble away the last 50 or so of my flames. And then we'll do some bosses after. I was actually meant to start my stream a bit earlier. I say a bit earlier, like a few hours ago, but I was just so tired. I slept so poorly today. So I got home at like 6:30 or whatever, and then we just went back to sleep. I woke up late. So I do apologize for those who are hoping to catch the stream early. It's just, it was not my day today. I am still feeling a little groggy, to be honest. So I'm giving myself a little bit of time to wake up. Look, again, tier 7 damage. Disgusting. The tier 7s exist. You just gotta hope that you roll the tier 7 and it hits the right line. That's the hard part. It's like 1% to hit a tier 7 in the first place, and then you have like what, 10 different lines it could appear on. So you have to hit the 10% and then the 10% again. Oh, sorry, the 1% and then the 10%. Yeah, I saw a lot of people liberated. It's pretty good. Your hard stuck P1, look, you can't compare yourself like that. You are on your own mission right now, Shanks, and I can respect that. I just feel a little bit bad because I told people I was going to stream early. So hopefully not too many people were disappointed. But yeah, just had a pretty bad sleep. Alright, last couple of flames. Whoa, tier 7 boss damage. That's the first time I've seen that in a long time. Okay, I thought I hit for a second there. I was like, nope, that's not the right one. Yeah, that's worse. I hit tier 7 magic attack again. Yo. I actually have seen a fair amount of tier 7s. Alright, last couple of flames. And there we go. You know what? That's still a gain. Like, I gained basically like 20 flame score. That's something. It's not much, but it's something. Alright. Let's go ahead and do some weeklies and get some money back. I spent a little bit of money yesterday, so I wouldn't mind making some of it back. It was just to fix up some drop gear. Alright. So my mules will be looking pretty good. I'm running out of these drop coupons, so... Start with V-Hiller. Swap to damage gear. And... yeah, let's go through all the bosses. Starting off with V-Hiller here. Guild skills. This and Echo. They run one healing fan for V-Hiller. I have one with 2 lines, and that's enough. Usually 2 lines is more than enough for me to do it comfortably. Oh, it's just like sliding back and forth here. One of these days I'm going to be able to one burst this boss, but I'm not quite there yet. Getting there slowly. I also found out recently I've been kind of playing the class incorrectly. One of the skills I'm supposed to be using off cooldown, and I just haven't been. It's this pool maker skill. Oh. Maybe with a little bit more Hexa, the one burst stream will be alive. Not quite there yet though. Probably I didn't get strung by that. At least I can sort of like clear the boss in one cycle. It's not too bad. You just DPS out after the test. And then I'll have my raw burst up for whichever boss I do next. Maybe if I remember to press some of my skills a little bit more often, probably would have cleared by now. Because I also had like my Seren and Will skill that I didn't press. Maybe that would have made the difference. But yeah, I'm still kind of learning. It's a bit easy to forget how to do things. The Arcane weapon has 3 lines of boss damage. If you think that like the extra attack lines are gonna help you train easier, it's probably fine to re-roll for it, I'd say. I don't think there's anything wrong with re-rolling it if it helps you train. If you are training fine already, you might as well keep it just because it's like a pretty okay line. That's my opinion. Source angle? Hey, yo, you called it, Mel. Yo, you're not allowed to leave my chat anymore. Mel's not allowed to leave my chat. You're here forever. You're here forever. Let the record show. Mel's not allowed to leave. That's pretty cool. This is something I actually was like thinking about, because my source is already 22 star, right? Now that I have a second one, we can have fun. Because now I will probably actually have to... Will I actually do Arcarum every day? That's my question. I guess worst case I can just send day breaks and just hope that they go. For fellow Blaze Wizard player, thank you. Even though I don't really play Blaze Wizard as much anymore. I haven't seen a source on this character since the first one in a while, actually. Like after the first one, I got lucky that my first one went to 22. I think afterwards, maybe I've seen one, and that would have been a while ago. Whenever the first one was, until now, there was maybe one in between. You just looted it? Yeah, I got a second source on this character. Kinda nice. Now we can, wait for the new patch, and then I'll try to like 25 a Dom pendant or something. So I can have a 23 star source. Holy. Okay, I can play as a 2-minute class here. Oh no. How far off easy lucid? You do 11 minutes or normal slime? It's clearable. Normal slime... Oh, I'm so dead. Slime and easy lucid are about the same difficulty. So if you can do one, the other one should go down about the same speed. Yeah. I think it's widely considered that normal slime and E-lucid are basically the same tier. You clear one, you clear the other at about the same pacing. Well, that's not nice. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome. Sorry, I'm just in the middle of dark now. I heard the little notification go off. No, don't leave the rockets, you bastard. E-Will is the same as E-Lucid? Yeah, I'd say so, actually. I think if you can clear one, the other one is definitely doable. Will inherently be a little bit longer just because you have, like, the test mechanics, but yeah, in terms of, like, clearing... Oh! In terms of clearing the boss, it should be alright. Yeah, Cannon Master is technically a strength class, but because mine was originally a dex class, to stop me from having to reroll all of my gear from job changing, my link skill swaps dex into my main stat. It's a bit jank, but yeah, that's how it works. Yeah, where's Mel at? I need Mel to say grat on a CFE. Pitched on cooldown. Damn. Can't be greedy, I guess. What the hell is this? Yo, Tilde is just stream sniping me. Not because it was originally Jet, it's because it was technically originally a Corsair. You know what, I'm kind of lazy to swap my fams, it's not going to make a difference. So I'm just going to have my drop rate on the whole time. But the reason that it can be a Dex character is not because it was a Jet. That's why I don't want it to be confused. The reason why I can use Dex is because it was a Corsair, not because it was a Jet. Because you know how for Corsair it uses Dex as its main stat, right? And because it's an Explorer, it can job change between Buck and Cannon Master, and vice versa. Now, if you were a Buck who wanted to change into a Corsair, obviously all of your gear is going to be strength. It would be pretty troll for you to be able to job change, which is part of the game. Like, the warriors can swap, the mages can swap, archers can swap, but none of them have like this thing with their damage gear. So as a way to allow Buccaneers and Cannon Master swapping to Corsair and vice versa, they had to make it so then you didn't have to reroll your gear. Otherwise, why would you ever job change between the two? It's just like a non-functional swap. So Nexon gave us the Pirate Link skill, where you can pick which of the stats is your main stat. You can be a completely strength pirate or a completely strength dex pirate. Like, you have to pick one or the other. And the Link skill will make it that your main stat. That will let you swap between the pirate classes without having to reroll literally all of your gear, right? Because that'd be really, really sad. So technically speaking, you can intentionally play as a strength Corsair, or intentionally play as a Dex Cannon Master. I didn't have a choice, because obviously I started as a Dex Corsair. So I didn't really want to redo all my gear and all that sort of stuff, right? Yeah, that's the best way I can try to explain it. Yeah, swapping now is really bad because you lose all your Hexa. But before Hexa was a thing, being able to job change, the only thing you really technically lost was your nodes. So, yeah, this system has been in for a while. No, you have to pick everything. Like, everything has to be Dex and everything has to be Strength. You can't half-half. It's one or the other. Because if you are a Dex Cannon Master, all of your Strength lines turn into Dex. It swaps over. So you have to pick one or the other. Otherwise, that'd be broken, because then you can roll for 2 stats instead of 1. That'd be crazy broken. Oh, the Hexa thing, yeah. I don't know what caused them to do that. I think it's just really bad in Reboot because we can't buy or transfer any of our fragments, whereas in Reg server you can. Well, you can buy the fragments, you can't buy the other thing, whatever the other thing's called. You guys know what I'm talking about. Yeah, the energy. No, I couldn't ring swap. The other stat doesn't count substat? It does. It counts as substat, but I'm saying like you can't split between the two. And it happens when you job change. You can choose which one actually. It's a very common problem where people accidentally click the stat thing for... Like, the amount of times I've randomly seen on Reddit, hey guys, why does Dex give me more damage on my Buccaneer than Strength? And they find out that like, they've toggled the Link skill since the beginning. Like, I can toggle it here too, technically. It would make me lose like half of my stat though. But yeah, it's definitely a problem I've seen people accidentally have. Where you click the toggle. So if your characters are like just randomly not able to gain as much damage from the correct stat, maybe you have it toggled. There's a question every other week. Yeah, I can imagine. It's a pretty common problem. And if you don't know it exists, and you happen to click it, like, other than AB, there aren't any other links that you really accidentally click, right? Uh-oh. Overjumped it. I don't know where she went. Or where she disappeared from. You can switch it anytime? Yeah, if you're willing to like swap all of your gear over from one stat to another, technically you can. Man, I needed to line up so then I can clear this boss. Otherwise, I'm just gonna DPS. I don't really wanna, like... I don't know. Maybe I should just try to clear. The moment she lines up with the platform, I can burst. But she's being stubborn. She's just staying underneath the platform, come on man. Oh yeah, of course she goes up for like a split second and it goes away. Yeah, so technically you can do the wrong stat, put everything into Dex, and then swap it later. You could do that. I don't know why you would, but you could. Dreamy belt? No, we don't want that here. We don't want that dreamy belt. It's all good. Should we do Lotus? Yeah, I can do Lotus. Yeah, a lot of people, like, whenever they see me play on my Cannon Master, ask me the same thing. It's like, why is your Cannon Master in Dex? It's a very common question. When you get a tour control, you're selling 17 or pushing 21 plus. Probably minimum 19. Because 18 is barely better than a Blackheart. I guess I can stop popping black cards if I keep it at 18, but I will want it, like, definitively better than a black card, which I think 19 is the minimum. And then I'll decide where I'll go from there. Like, for the sake of being, like, a completed 10 set, I might consider just leaving it at 19. But it's not really, like, complete, right? Yeah, good thing I didn't label this stream as I'll end my stream when I get a pitch. Didn't actually think that the literal first one would be it. Oh, nah. Got laser beamed. Any tips for a Legion mate who wants to push a character? I think if you want to push a specific character, I would always recommend making like Mesa drop gear and prioritizing it. I find personally, if I play a main character or a character I want to stick with, being able to train it and pick up a lot of money, get a lot of node stones, get a lot of fragments, always feels good. I think that's probably my recommendation. What pitch did I hit? I got a source. It's a pretty good one. The only problem with the source is that I don't have that many pendants on this character, because I haven't done Arcarium in a very long time. I don't remember the last time I've done Arcarium. Your proposal eye patch. Never struggle. That's crazy. Drop gear Soul Jam's first focus, yeah. That's actually what I would do. Like, if I wanted to main a character, I would try to give it like proper drop gear and then give it decent levels in Soul Jams so it can farm super comfy. You can propose your wife with an ET. Now every pitch is your proposal item, I see. What do you think of Sia? I actually know nothing about Sia. I know what some of the attacks are called, and that's about it. I'm not really one to be interested in the new classes. I still haven't even made a Moshwan. Should probably do that at some point. But I've been saying that for like a month at this point. Man, it's crazy to me that I've actually seen a bunch of random sources drop on my characters, and the one that doesn't have it is the Battle Mage. I'm pretty sure at this point, most of them have source. Just the Battle Mage doesn't. Should I... Could do... Actually, it doesn't really matter too much which way I do it. Will take only 7 minutes? I don't know. Yeah, let's just pop a new one. Isn't not being able to jump attack pretty normal for mages though? I saw a few people complain about not being able to jump attack, but isn't that pretty standard for mages? Like, I'm sure it doesn't feel great to not being able to jump attack, but it's not like it's any different for any of the others, right? That's like saying that all the mages are clunky because you can't jump attack. I think people are just not used to playing mages by that sound. I did hear though that the mana problem is a real thing though, but it looks like they're fixing that in the upcoming update. Yeah. Well, Ilium is kind of themed around that, so I'm not too surprised, like being able to be mobile. Lyn, well, look, Lyn is technically a mage, but doesn't have teleport. It's like all the teleport classes are glued to the floor. I don't think that's anything new. If you have teleport, you can't be expecting that you can jump attack. Trade teleport for jump attack. That is quite crazy actually. Teleport is just straight broken. I think just the general gist is if you like playing something that can jump attack, you just don't play mages. That's just how it is. You have to pick one or the other. You can't have teleport and jump attack. That'd be too good. Yeah, it sucks in Will, but pretty much in every other situation, teleport is pretty broken. I can't think of any other boss where teleport is, like, bad outside of Will, but that's Will specifically for P3 because of the way they designed it. I feel like in most other bosses, when I was playing on my Battle Mage and my Kana, like, it was really nice. Like, the teleport is so broken for P2 and P3. Like, just straight up. Like, you would never really stop attacking. Outside of, like, maybe during the test. The teleport just keeps your damage uptime so high. Oh, I didn't realize that preset also had my raw in it. Oh, that is unfortunate. I thought that didn't pop my raw. Oh well. I'll just have to do my burst in P3 with weapon jump. Unfortunate. Yeah, the mechanic is the eyes and the pose, but we're more talking about like when you have ping. You need to know when to teleport, and that changes with your ping, which is really annoying. I know I had that issue when I wasn't using exit lag, where it would be almost random. I swear it was random. Like, I remember the first time I tried to dodge it, people were like, oh, just do it a little bit early. I'm like, okay, fine, I'll do it a bit early, I still die. And they're like, okay, I guess next time you do it a little bit late. While I was being a little bit late, I got killed by the stomp anyway. It's just like, I don't know, just completely random. If you really have bad ping, I understand the pain. It's a big reason why I don't have any teleport classes doing will. Now that I have exit lag, it has like cleaned up a little bit. It's a bit more accessible. Like, I've been doing easy will on my Arcana, and I haven't gotten hit by the legs yet. So with like better ping, it does become a little bit more consistent. But yeah, if you actually do have bad ping, anybody, if you play from like Australia without exit lag, you probably will have a bad time. And I don't think that's an exaggeration, it's just straight up random half the time. Thankfully for my Battle Mage, I had a rush. Like, Battle Mage has like a dash, and you could use that to avoid the stomp. If it wasn't for that, it would have been very frustrating, for sure. It's not about like, for me, it's not about like the timing or anything like that. You can, like, people can learn how to time when they're getting hit by something. The problem is the consistency of this mechanic in particular. It's just not consistent. Sometimes it's early, sometimes it's late, depending on your ping, and it's really annoying. I already have the drop coupon, might as well use it. Got a decent amount of MVPs today, got 8 already. Pretty good. The problem with my 8 MVPs is I have like 35 of them expiring right now. It's a slight issue. $17 WAPs. Can't even do that today. It's a maintenance. Just gonna wait 30 seconds. Then I can run slime. Why don't just send it? Just like origin him straight up or something like that. I usually wait for like one test, but I want to see if I can do it in one this time. Skill refresh? Yeah, that'd be nice. Only 6 more months. Easy. I don't think I have enough damage. Yeah, I get the feeling I don't have enough damage. Uh-oh. Do you just origin every early boss after that? Pretty much, yeah. There's also going to be the inclusion of the Advent skills. Oh no, not Advent. Ascent skills, right? That's going to make things even easier as well. So you're going to have like a bunch of like skills that you can just send off cooldown as soon as you enter. Oh no, trying to ring swap, got stuck. Cannon Master 2 minutes. It's a 6. Oh, it's a 90-second class. It's pretty close on the clear. Not quite there yet though. He might phase. Oh. Oh, that was really close. Alright, that's good to know. Now I know that I can full send it and it'll still clear. But it's just barely though. Still missing some kinds of damage. My damage kind of plummets off the side of the cliff if I'm not in burst. Yeah, the class is a 90-second class. You can play as a 2-minute, but it's not as good as a 2-minute. And then after the changes, it kind of becomes a 1-minute class. Where did I train my Corsair at 265? I think I was in Burning Cernium. It's one of the western ramparts in Burning Cernium. You'd probably actually be able to see it if you go back into like some of the VODs. I was training on that Corsair for a while. I only trained there because the EXP was actually quite good. And the fact that it had 100 burning. Easier to play, Sarah or Cannon Master? Cannon Master is definitely easier to play. There's way less things that you have to pay attention to for this class. And it's mostly like, you do your burst, and that's pretty much it. Legit, you just do your burst and you're kinda chilling until your next burst comes up. The biggest downside though of playing Cannon Master is that if you really want to play it as a main, you're really hoping for a weapon jump 4 and a ring of restraint 4. Like you need both of those for it to feel really good. Corsair also uses both those rings, of course, but in terms of like relying on it for damage, I think Cannon Master is a lot more reliant on the special rings for damage than Corsair is. So just keep that in mind. Both of them do need those respective rings anyway, so that doesn't really change. But Cannon Master does benefit more from it. If you don't enjoy the summon management for Corsair, then yeah, going towards Cannon Master, or Buck for that matter, is probably more your style, because I think both those classes have a lot less like things to manage. There are some like debuffs you have to place on the boss, but that's pretty normal compared to other characters too. I feel like a lot of characters nowadays have their own like class specific debuffs. Is there any class without summons? I'd imagine some of the warriors wouldn't have summons. Or at least not placeable summons. Oh, grats Demon. Grats on your Daybreak and Armor box. It was worth the hard work. For Saren, I just do normal Saren because I'm lazy. stood up too early. I cannot wait until I have a dash, just almost specifically for this boss. My blink and my fountain are the wrong spots. Should probably have popped the serums for this, hey? That's alright, it's just normal. Oh, could have just ducked on entry. Oh no, I'm gonna die. Yeah, so Cannon Master is currently a 90-second class, like I said. After the 2-minute changes, it becomes a 1-minute class. Oh god. Greeting. This is pretty good practice for the eventual hard Seren solo. I'm just... Oh. I'm not bothering with hard Seren right now because I'm just lazy. Oh my god, I am just getting obliterated right here. I don't know how I survived that. I'm just gonna play as a 2-minute class to make it easy on myself. I wonder if I can do the thing. She'll do test here, and if I'm lucky, she'll dash all the way to the left and get hit by the rockets again. Well, I died. It kind of worked. It does in fact work. I managed to make her run into it for some extra damage. Come on. Let me ring swap. One of these days, this ring swapping is going to get me killed. I'll take half my HP. What did I get hit by? I don't think I got hit by the pillar. Oh my god, that is a long jab range. Did not realize that the jab range was that long. Oh my god. I'm throwing. I don't have enough HP to bind. I was wondering why the bind wasn't going off. Didn't have enough HP for it. There's those random things that just troll you a little. Just a bit. Keeps you on your toes. The random HP cost for some of the skills does sometimes get you killed. I think Hero's Will also has a little bit of HP cost, right? Oh no. Ah no, it's this one. The 5th job one. 5% HP. I managed to get a fair amount of MVPs actually today. How many was that? 13! Wow. Crazy. Okay. Pardon me. Let's sell the crystals. Basically just making back all the money that we spent over the last couple of days. 5.8 bill. Very nice. Okay, I'll claim these badges as well. Don't really need to don't need to buy all of them out anymore. Oh, I get another 50 because I did normal Saren. Wow. Alright. I think I'm gonna give a try at doing bosses on a character that actually make gains. I think I'm gonna do some bosses on my Kana because I feel like it did actually make a lot of gains. I would like to see the improvement from what I did for Hard Lotus and Hard Damien last week compared to this time. So from memory, I think that I kind of took, I think 12 minutes off the top of my head to be able to clear Hard Lotus. So if I can clear Hard Lotus in under 10 minutes, that's pretty significant. It did actually get quite a lot stronger in terms of the gear. So I'm looking forward to seeing just how fast the run is. Also, the nice thing about this character as well is the fact that I also fixed this drop gear. So I have 400% drop when breaking some boxes. I'll just get the level 3, that should be enough. So let's give that a go. Let's go Hard Lotus. Oh, I already had some drop coupons. Yeah, I believe at the beginning of the last event, I was around 40 mil or 45 mil. I can't remember which one it was. Now with FAMs it's 54. So it's probably anywhere between like 8 and 10 mil combat power gains. And this character still doesn't have 6th job yet, which I'm looking forward to eventually getting. Still working on that on some other characters, but we'll get there eventually with this one. Alright. Ooh, serums. I remember this time. Alright, let's go. Like how my mana overload instantly turned off. There's a slight problem with this class right now. Ooh, Vanquisher. Skip. Another skip? Ah, no double skip. But wow, I managed to actually get out of P1 within one domain. The last time I tried this, it did take a lot longer than that. My domain didn't even go away yet. That is so much faster. It looks like my timings are very dependent on my burst going well. I was kind of hoping to get into P3 without having to hopefully use my bursts, but I don't know if I can get out by just DPSing. Oh. I don't know what the best way to do this is. Because if I burst here, I definitely just overkill this phase. But if I don't burst, then how long am I going to stay here for? What do I do? I think I just have to burst. Maybe I didn't need to use Vanquisher though. That's probably not right. Wow, 4 minutes to get out of P2. So at longest this will be like 9-minute run. That is like a whole burst faster now than what it was before. That's really good. Oh well, there goes all my summons. Oh no, am I dead? Nope. I was too stubborn to let go of my Vanquisher. Right, with this Yuki summon on, the healing is pretty good. burst up in like 25 seconds. Am I dying? I feel like I'm dying a bit. Any pitch today? I managed to get a source on my Cannon Master, which was kind of nice. Not the right character to get the source on, but I'm not going to say no to spares, given like the possible changes coming to the Star Forcing. Just getting punted by Lotus. But yeah, look at this. Cut it down from like a 12-minute run to like, this is basically 7 minutes, right? 3 bursts and I'm out. That's really nice. Now I can change into my drop. Actually, where is my drop? Like over here somewhere. There it is. Unfortunately, I only have a normal drop on this character. But I do have drop gear, which is nice. Did I have a drop IA? No, I do not. So confusing. Is it this one? Yeah, that looks about right. The copium has been completed on this character. It's only missing a large drop fan, but I don't really see myself doing that anytime soon. Large drop is asking for a bit much, I think. Alright, let's go Damien. I need to wait a little bit for my burst to come back up, but that's alright. Let's pop a serums. And yeah, we can just go in actually. Your second monocle went to 22? Oh, nice. You got eye patch and went to 22. Barely again over the transpose. Yeah, monocle is really good. Do I have Hex on this Kana? I do not, unfortunately. Maybe when I can unlock the Hexa on this character, will be a lot stronger. Because I think one of the Hexa skills is Shiki, which is like the basic attack for Kana. He'll probably add a decent amount of damage. I can't attack him in the air properly. I feel like I should have a button for AB Link. Because I do have a few things. that do damage every minute or so. You know, that's not too bad. In one burst cycle, I did like a little bit over 20%. If I can do 25% every 3 minutes in P1, that's pretty good. It's like a 10-minute run. Yeah, the pap mark is really rare. You can definitely just go make a monocle without worrying about the pap mark, in all honesty. You really do not need to wait for a transpose monocle. The normal monocle is still really, really good. Let's see, more eye patches than pap marks. It's kind of true, honestly. Some items are just really hard to come by, and pap marks are definitely one of those items. I don't know why I jumped into it. The up jump for Kana is a little bit awkward because it like launches you backwards a bit. Ooh, I got a second one. And he goes up in the air. Uh-oh. Well, I didn't plan this through. I'm about to get 7 stacks. Unless... oh, all according to plan. Honestly, it's probably the case. I've definitely seen more pitch than I've seen pap marks across my account. I don't know if it's the next patch, as in like tomorrow or anything, or even like the part 2 patch. I don't think it's the case. I think it's like in 3 months. It's a pretty new reveal, right? If I'm not mistaken. Hello Anil, welcome. Thank you for the $5.
Cat says meow 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 woof meow 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 woof meow meow. We say
I'm just
go
dying
Holly,
inside
go
still.
Holly, go
This
Holly,
does not
go
get any
Holly.
better.
Newbie symbol emoji. Newbie symbol emoji.
Gotta be a daily thing? It's been a daily thing. It's just the question is no. I don't know. The question is like who's gonna do it? Oh, did I miss my bind? Oh, I didn't even press my bind. Mana overload turned off. That's fun. might be able to phase it here. You haven't been here for a while? That's okay. You didn't miss out on much. Other than me just still slowly dying inside whenever these text-to-speech messages come by. Farm those mesos? Yup. It's good money, honestly. This Kana is definitely significantly stronger than it was the last time I played it. And I'm so happy that the gains are actually, like, noticeable. They use green and blue. Blue is there. It's a little bit hard to see. It's like right here. In terms of green, look, Kana is one of those classes I've never played with the green pot, and I'm too scared to play it with the green pot. Because what if I can't go back? I already don't like doing Monster Park. I don't want to know if it's better or worse. If you guys tell me that it's better, I still might not use it. But if I know that it feels better, then it's over. Because I'm pretty sure this class does benefit from attack speed 1. But I don't need to know how it feels. Now these blue pots were already on the character, that's why I'm using them. I didn't know I had them. Found 6k on a random mule. I hope I find 6k on a random mule. Oh, it refreshed. Wow, that's crazy. I did a AB link with a Vanquisher and both of them refreshed. So I actually have both of them up for the next burst. Crazy work. I think I've been bursting wrong anyway. I'm pretty sure I meant to put like domain down and then wait a little bit. Oh my god, the touch damage cancelled my thing. Oh, I'm so dead. Oh, that was so close. I remember there was a period of time where if you died while you, oh, I didn't cancel it. If you died while you used domain, the domain would go away. And it'd be like the saddest thing ever. What is this?
Cat goes meow 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 woof meow 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 woof meow 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 meow.
These are new symbols.
And we say go Holly go Holly go Holly. Newbie symbol emoji. Newbie symbol emoji. Chart with upwards trend emoji. Chart with downwards trend emoji.
The way this guy sends the chart with downwards trend emoji. I am so dead. That's crazy. I need the altar. I'm on 5. So this run is going to be 15 minutes. That's pretty decent. I'm definitely very dependent on my burst, it feels. It feels like after the burst goes away, like if the boss isn't bound, it's kind of sad. DPS is not very good in P2 either. Yeah, we're getting there slowly. Oh. Uh-oh. I am so dead. Oh, yep. I am very, very dead. I need a cleanse, but I cannot. Oh. There it goes. At least I have my burst up in like 10 seconds. Oh, rather, it's 20 seconds. No origin. I don't have 6 job unlocked on this character. I'm just dead again. Oh no, I'm just frozen for 10 seconds. Oh hell nah. They gotta get rid of this bug, man. Nope. I need to bring this out here. Is my AB link not part of my buff sequence? What's going on? Or did it just refresh? Huh. My AB link is not part of my buff sequence. That is a little troll. I was wondering why it was always off cooldown. That will explain a thing or two. Alright, not bad. A little bit under 15 minutes. Should probably change this into the drop one. Makes it easier than finding it. Alright, let's walk back to drop gear. And here comes Copium Eye Patch. Nope. All good. Yeah, I'm looking forward to unlocking 6 job on this. Maybe after my Blaze Wizard's done with like some of the free masteries. And then this one could be next. And hopefully by the time that I get the 6 job on my Kana, then my marksman will be 260. So I'm just going to rotate characters through... What do we call it? Through High Mountain. Alright, I need to fix my skill sequence. Where's my skill sequence? For some reason, it didn't have AB link on it. Alright. Burst is almost back up. Oh, I didn't mean to go to Slime. I wanted to go to Lucid. And then the rest of these bosses should fold pretty quickly. Oh, I guess technically I also have Gloom to run. Maybe we should do Gloom first, because that's a longer boss. I'll have to take out Hard V Healer because I can't solo that. I was duoing that with JH, but I think he's going to start trying to solo it for points. That's all good. I'll just swap it out for a different boss I can solo. Oh, I forgot to get serums. That's alright. I love waiting for this eye to open. It's my favorite part about this boss. Oh, I can double open now. If I had a Serums, this would be so much cleaner, actually. Wait, I can double open on the Kana now. That's actually really big. I don't know how much damage my Vanquisher Charm does, but if I had cooldown skipped it, maybe I could have triple opened. I don't think it's that unreasonable for me to expect a triple open with one cooldown skip. Made Gloom a much more pleasant boss for this character to do. Oh, I didn't jump. What's the combat power? It's about 50 mil. It is. Wow, I refreshed my AB link as well. Now sadly, I cannot double open the next one. Double open doesn't exist. They need to add this to End Gloom. I missed my 15% double open. If I had another double open, I probably could burst out on the next open. Or maybe I can anyway. Yeah, this is just End Gloom. I'm not that far away from being able to solo Sea Gloom. If I unlock a few of my masteries, it's probably doable, but yeah, it doesn't have 6 job. It's an old character for those who didn't know. I made this character a long time ago when Kana farmers were a thing. So when I stopped playing it, obviously, I'd stopped playing it before 6 job was a thing. Why can't I put down my barrier? Oh, my mana overload turned off again. That's one of the worst things about Kana. The mana overload, it turns off very frequently. It's very easy to run out of mana. That's one thing I remember Coot saying, and he's a Kana main, I think. This thing turns off constantly. But I think that might be a bit of a skill issue. No, definitely a skill issue. Does this boss drop anything interesting? I guess it technically drops ring boxes. Might as well, right? Green ring box into a continuous ring would be nice. But it's kind of cope. But yeah, that was really fast. That was a really fast run. 6-minute run for End Gloom. If I do a 6-minute run on End Gloom, how fast would my End Darknell be? Any guesses? I'm a little scared to try. "10-minute run? I don't like the sound of that. I am... Wait, what level is normal dark? Is if he's still 265... Oh, my Arcane Force might be kind of bad. What's my Arcane Force looking like? Well, it's okay. It's probably enough for 1 times. Not ideal though, that's for sure. I mean, I'm down to try. Because I want something to replace this crystal. I can try normal Dark Knell. 265? Yeah, it's not too bad. Kills Dark Knell faster than Gloom. That makes sense. Lyn is just a bit painful. Am I still in my bubble? I hope I'm still in my bubble. No! The Spirit Circle missed. Now this is actually going to be a pretty fast run. Wow, I should have been doing this. Maybe I should add End Dark to some of my mules. But then again, this character is 264. Maybe it's a level thing. Oh, I didn't pop a new serums too. That might... So this can be even faster. Man, look at me. Buying serums for my mules? That's crazy work. I couldn't move fast enough with my thing. Oh, I accidentally unsummoned my boss. Stop going into the corner. Good thing Yuki is a broken skill. (1.6) compared to Dark. Oh, compared to Hard. I see. Yeah, 1.6 is quite well, a lot. As in, like, that's a pretty drastic drop. For V healer, it's I think Hard V healer versus normal V healer, the HP is still kind of comparable off the top of my head, isn't it? It's like NV healer is still pretty tanky. %? Yeah. I mean, compared to Dark Knell, it's a pretty big drop. I mean, like, she has a lot of HP compared to the high one. How much harder is it level after 270? Pretty much every 5 levels, the amount of EXP you need to level up doubles. So like from 265 to 270, each of the levels, or each of the... Yeah, the amount of EXP you need for each of those levels, it's about the same. But then when you go from 270 to 271, it's double of what it was from 269 to 270. At least that's how I remember it being. Don't know if that's actually the case. But basically, like, every level threshold, it tends to, like, go up pretty significantly. Yeah, after 285 is... I'm not even up to 285. And it already feels really slow. I can only imagine, like, the pitiful amount of EXP that you get. This thing is almost as fast as my my Gloom run, because I can actually hit him the entire time. Very interesting. I can use this as like a bit of a benchmark for my other characters for when I eventually push them. Need to stay on the boss for damage, yeah. I feel like you want to stay on the boss anyway because like you want the Tengus to hit him too, right? That's something I've noticed. Feels kind of bad when you're like far away and only one of the Tengus can hit. Is that still the case where you want to be right on top of the boss so both the Tengus can hit the boss? It's been a while since I've played Kana. I do remember that being the case before where like you want to be right on top of him. Yeah, a lot of things give you more XP than grinding, but what can you do? Just gotta grind for the extra money, extra XP, extra fragments. For me, I'm definitely doing it mostly for the fragments. The fragments are pretty important, especially for my my Cannon Master. It's kind of low on frags. Can't be helped. Nice. Well, I can add normal dark to my bossing list now on this character, which is nice. It's a good amount of money. Alright, I have quite a lot of time until my burst comes back up. No, I was hoping I could kill the boss before I died. Burst is almost up. See, this is the problem with this particular character, is that it feels kind of bad to do a lot of the bosses without burst. But maybe I can do well without burst. I just thought of this just now. I don't necessarily need to burst will, I think. Let's have a look. I feel like I can DPS out of P1. What is this playlist? I can share it. Here you go. Oh yeah, I don't need burst here. Just gotta make sure that I can do 1-1 though. Don't want to accidentally reset his HP. Oh yeah, it's perfectly fine actually. Oh, that's good. That means I can actually just burst the other bosses and then while I'm waiting for my cooldowns I can do P1 will. The only thing I really needed was I guess I should have popped to Yuki. Use AB Link and Vank. And that should be enough. Don't need to summon anything because I know it's gonna blast me on the on the test. What's Arcane's damage is Origin Burst? That's good to know, because I haven't unlocked my Origin yet. So if you're telling me that a lot of the damage is in the Origin, that's really good. Yeah. Sounds like I just want to get my 6th job, unlock some of the masteries that isn't Vank, some skill nodes or skill boosts, and yeah, it'd be pretty good. Very, very strong. Super happy with this mule now. The star forcing was worth it. Let's see how we go in P2. I kind of don't want to like full burst. What's the 2-minute thing? I'm assuming it's everything except domain. Hey, my bubble went away. Just skip domain. I need to quickly make a skill sequence there. Oh! That is unfortunate. Don't mind me, guys. I actually do want this like 2-minute thing. Let's put this on here. That was very unfortunate. I spawned into those orbs and I didn't have the heal. And welcome back, Melvin. Of course you show up the moment that I run it down during the test. Okay, well I have my 2-minute thing set up now. But I just used it because I'm not smart. And now I have no burst going into P2. Well, at least he didn't die at the end of this now. Yeah. Well, anyway, how's everybody? Hopefully you guys are all doing well. There's a lot of people in the chat today. Hopefully you guys are getting some good luck with your bosses. Oh, Gibson, you actually missed it. Gibson missed it, guys. For real this time. Oh, it didn't take the vein. That's crazy. I'm not gonna tell you what you missed, but you definitely missed something. Maybe I didn't need to 15-second bind. That was a bit unnecessary. Welcome to Kana barriers. I was trying to be stingy and trying to move it a little bit closer to him so that I could get the spirit circle, and the Kana barrier just like did not exist. That's so sad. I wasn't even that far away from it either. Sad. I'm going P3 with no domain. But at least now that I know this character can like kind of brute force easy will without any burst basically, or just attack the whole time. It's not bad. Oh, my bubble turned off again. Where's he turning off? Oh no, you guys will get to see me do P3 with the teleport class. That can't be good. Okay, I need to set up some summons, and that should be okay. I'm just gonna iframe the first one. It bugs a ring swap. Well, good thing I don't have any rings. Well, can I just kill us in one long bind? And this was with no domain as well. Yo, I dodged white. Let's go. Wow. So if I had domain, I would have killed it in one burst. That would have been convenient. Thank you for letting me know about this 2-minute sequence. I didn't think that you could do that. I just assumed everything was a 3-minute cooldown. Yeah, so it's just like spam the 2 minutes and then use Yuki, Vanquisher, and P1. You get through it really quickly. And then when you have the full burst, then P3 just dies. Very nice. Let's go. Lucid's a bit sad. Maybe I do a 2-minute in Lucid and then 2-minute again. Because I remember just holding all of my cooldowns for domain back in the day, but I didn't really play Kana, so I didn't know if, I didn't know how to play the game. I didn't know how to play the class anyway. The 2-minute sequence makes a lot of sense though. It's quite nice. Now we can do Lucid. I think I'll just do 2 minutes, and then I'll have domain up for P2. I'll have my burst up faster in P2. I think I probably want domain for P2. Get Ori for it? Yeah. I'll probably get my 6th job. Ooh. Cool, that skip. I'll probably get my 6th job later. Stuck in the past? Which part? Well, all I'm saying is you missed it. Something did actually happen this time, Gibson. You just gotta go find it. Okay, I'll give you a hint. It was on my Cannon Master. I think you found it, guys. No, thank you, Gibson. The 20 flame score was definitely a gain. It's a gain that's better than... Honestly, like, if I got a 20 flame score increase on my pitch boss, that'd be pretty nice. So the fact that it was on my weapon instead, I'll take it. It's not the best, but I'll take it. I got greedy. I should have long bound. She's gonna go fly off. No. Oh. Cooldown skip. Come on. Yes. Man, cooldown skipping a Vanquisher Charm reminds me of my Jet, because Jet had a similar skill back then called Backup Beatdown, which is like a key down skill. And if you ever got a cooldown skip on that, it was so much damage. It did so much damage for the class. If you cooldown skip that like 2 or 3 times during your burst, holy did the burst go crazy. Summons on different timers throwing you off. Are you talking about your battle mage? That sounds like a battle mage thing. Of course it was. How did I know? What? I missed one. I should be able to one burst slime as well. So I'll do this, go Akechi, and then slime. Because I still have cooldown on my domain for a little bit. I hope they bring back the skip for Akechi. Did they put that in the notes for today? Why do I feel like they weren't in the notes? Oh, another thing about this Kana that I'm working on is I'm actually trying to liberate it. Slowly. Look at that. I'm almost up to the Damien one. The Damien one actually might be hard. I feel like I die a lot on Damien. When you run Damien on a weaker mule, it's so easy to just like turn off your brain, just run at the boss and just die a few times. 5 lives is actually a detriment for your liberation. More so than I would have guessed. But just for all the wrong reasons. Just get impatient that he's up in the air. You attack him a few times and suddenly you're just missing 3 lives. Difficult for the wrong reasons. What's Makana's combat power? With the FAMs, it's 55. Without FAMs, it's 50. So it's pretty strong. It's not that far away from becoming C10E level. It is still definitely missing like a lot of Hexa before I would take it to C10E for like a fast run. But it's getting there. Comfy blue. The problem with Black Mage is actually my Arcane Force. My Arcane Force is only like 1080 or something, so I'm doing 80% FD. It's like, what the hell is that? It's just a fan. Yeah. I could definitely blue dot if I level up one more time, it's a lot easier. But otherwise my Arcane Force is actually kind of low. Oh, my mana overload turned off again. And I didn't put a bubble down. Never do the symbol dailies. To be fair though, this was a Kana farmer back in the day. So I just needed enough Arcane Force to farm in Limina. I didn't really need any more than that. It was a different time back then. The mana overload turning off on Kana constantly is kind of annoying. It's probably the most annoying thing about the class now that I've played it a bit more. Because so many of them, so many of the skills, if you're not staying on top of a vein, it's just like, you just run out of mana so fast. It goes so quick. But yeah, overall though, character is looking pretty good. The pacing is really nice. I'm really happy with that. How long have we been on this character for? About an hour. And it's gonna be like 2.5 bill. 3 bill, never mind. Make 3 bill a week on this character? Kinda nuts. How much is Dark Nil? Normal Dark Nil's 300 mil. Okay, I didn't really lose out on too much. Because I usually run a duo with Hard V Healer, but he's gonna start soloing it. That's pretty good. And we managed to get 3 MVPs. No complaints there. Yeah, I did normal dark in about 6 minutes. I did it earlier actually, Matthew. And yeah, it's exactly that. It's like 6 minutes. The only issue that I have with my Kana right now is that the ID is actually kind of low. With my FAMs out, it's with the FAMs out, with this sparkling blue, I'm at 93.5. That's... I'm using these like sparkling ones on this character because the ID is kind of sad. If I unlock the 3rd FAM slot, then it'll be okay, because I think I have another ID FAM. Then I can stop using those sparkling ones, but it's not like I use this on anything anyway, so I don't feel too bad about it. Yeah, so I can't wait to actually unlock Hex on this, because I'll get the Origin, and then I think Shiki is one of the hexes, which is pretty big. And then I can upgrade like maybe some of the 5th job skills, but yeah, pretty good. Alright, what's another character? What do you guys feel like seeing? I kind of want to play some of my stronger ones, so maybe either the top row or the Corsair. The Blaze Wizards are in limbo right now. I kind of don't want to play them at the moment. Evan, you know what? If I had an Evan, maybe it'd be a choice. 5th job boost, no damage? That's sad. That's unfortunate. I mean, I do like the idea of playing on the Battle Mage. Battle Mage is like my pitch boss copium. Pretty much all the pitch boss it can get is going to be kind of fun. Yeah, let's do... You know what? When you said BAM, I'm assuming you meant BAM. If you didn't, I'm sorry, there's no Bowmaster to play. There's no Bowmaster in my account. Big boss 0%? True. I remember when they added the big boss into Kana's kit, and I don't think anybody was excited for it. I remember people telling me that they only used big boss as an iframe, and I think that's kind of the case. Rage baited JH. Look, he just joined at the wrong time. Okay. Oops. Let's go get some of these. Get some luck coupons. Yes, iframe you have to charge. Feels bad, man. Okay. Let's go V-Healer to start. Can I see your hat? The hat is 19 star. Play a Demon Avenger? I could probably do that after. I don't mind my DA. It actually does hard V-Healer. No, hard V-Healer. Oh god, imagine if it's solid hard V-Healer. I think it does hard Dark Nil. Bro, my brain is jumbled. Hard Lotus. Yo, I'm just saying literally everything except the thing I'm thinking of. I've so lost the plot, guys. Hard Lotus. In about 10 minutes. Look, words are difficult. I just like slept funny and woke up on the wrong side of the bed. That, I mean, needs a book. Yeah, if this character gets a book, it's a pretty big gain. Because I'm already 3 set. So the 4 set would be huge. I think a book or a source drop would be insane. Yeah, it's book or source. I did get the chance of the Zerk, but unfortunately the Zerk didn't go. We gave it a try the other day. On the Shining Star Force. Maybe next time. 3 and 4 is good. I think it's solid. The class definitely does get, like, decent gains from memory. Everything 22? Except the Eternals, yeah. My Eternals are 19, 19, and 18. It's actually quite strong. But the problem with this character is I haven't really improved its Hexo in a while, and its level is a little bit low. I think still, if I had the same level as my Cannon Master, it'd probably contribute more to Encarling than my Cannon Master does. Still lacking so much in the Hexo. Yeah, I'll have to unlock a few more things on this Battle Mage. Like, worst case, I can grind on it, but best case scenario, I could just do, like, maybe Angler Company or High Mountain. A lot of my, not Cannon Master characters do have, like, random amounts of fragments. If we're lucky and we get, like, another Inkwell note or something, maybe I can skip, like, the grind for it, but, yeah, I think it's still gonna be a bit of an issue. I think right now, I'm just gonna focus on getting High Mountain on the characters that just need the basic upgrades. Like, this Battle Mage is, like, not lacking damage, right? So I don't think I'll be giving it the High Mountain resources, for example. But, for example, my Blaze Wizards that are significantly weaker, maybe I'll be more inclined to give them the resources. What? Why did I roar? Oh, hell no. What? Ah, I know why. It's my ring swap. It's meant to be using a weapon jump. I was like, why did it pop raw on my mini burst sequence? Yeah, it's definitely meant to be, I was meant to have, like, ring swapped in theory. Whoops. So confused for a second. Alright, where's Mel at? Source number 2? Nope, I got a ring box. Don't think I need anything though. Okay. Well, now I don't have my raw up. That's awkward. Maybe I'll just do Lotus. Don't really need Raw for Lotus. No more X-Lotus? I haven't run X-Lotus with JH for a while. Right now, it's probably within his best interest anyway to solo, because you need to solo to get the Abyssal Flames. I don't really love the new changes. I hate that like there's just going to be like 200 or 150 for me now. Coins that I just can't access because I'm too lazy to solo Hard Seren from this new event shop. Oh man, I got hit by that. Alright. Just solo N Carlos? I'm too bad at my class to solo N Carlos. And Carlos is too difficult. Go on now. Come over here. Come over here. Oh, come on. A bit closer. I can't hit you. What is this boss doing? No, I teleported into the thing. Maybe I should just bring the burst to the boss instead of the other way around. I run N Carlos on my battle mage. I don't think I do enough damage for C Carlos. I'm too low level. I'm losing too much damage from just... yeah, from just my levels alone. I think if I was like 282, like my Cannon Master, it's probably doable. Yeah, but not right now. So yeah, just end Carlos for the time being. And it's fine. Like end Carlos is perfectly fine for me. I don't have burst up. Let's just do some boring bosses here. I have Origin open, so once my buffs come back up, maybe I can do Dark Knell or something. Or Gloom. Maybe Dark Knell. Dark Knell makes more sense. Because I have my Origin up. The hat looks good. It's so big. The hat's like hella wide. Can you imagine if you were wearing a hat that was wider than you were tall? The proportions are crazy. 20 seconds. Let's go Dark Knell. Grace got the presents tomorrow. I'll have to let you know. Depends on what we're doing tomorrow night for dinner. I would like to come by though. That's the plan. Try H Lucid? Yeah, sure. Oh, Fuzzy. I'm doing well, thank you. How are you? But yeah, I think it's probably like a 75% chance yes for tomorrow for me. 75. Uh-oh. It's over. My burst is about to end. With no more damage. Any notable drops? I got a source today on my Cannon Master, which was kind of nice. It's a shame it was on my Cannon Master, because, you know, the character's kind of done with pitch, but hey. Maybe I can do a Copium 25-star Dom Pendant or something in a future update. Maybe I can get a 23-star source that way. Alright, good night Matthew, thanks for dropping by. Appreciate the support. Can I clear without having to burst again? Last 10%. Out of all the drops that I would like to see today, a book on the battle mage would be insane. Please book. I beg. More so on this character than any other character right now. But it's not looking too good. Usually it's like, if I see a pitch on a character, I'm probably not going to see another pitch for the rest of the week. Usually that's how it is. I've already used my allowance on the Cannon Master, unfortunately, so chances of seeing another pitch is kinda low. Thank you, Matthew, for the 11 months. Yeah, it's almost been a year. I think in terms of full-time streaming, I've been doing it for a little bit over a year now. So I kind of technically missed my stream anniversary. But yeah, time does kind of fly. It's kind of crazy. You got your 6th belt today? Yo, belt gang. The belt has definitely been like the most frequent pitch for me outside of Black Hearts. I mean, you can't really compare them against Black Hearts anyway, because yeah, Black Hearts are kind of more common than the others for sure. I think I might get cooked by my summons. I'm gonna get rid of them. I haven't done Gloom either, so the dream of some fun pitch dropping is still real. Still have the ET as a possibility and a book. Unfortunately, we already ran Lotus, so no Zerk today. I hope I don't get another eye patch, actually. That has been one that my battle mage has seen quite a lot in comparison to the other things. I think I would prefer to see eye patches on my other characters, because it's like so random which things you see. My other mules, my other C10 mules have seen a fair amount of Zerks. Like my Wild Hunter has seen 4, my Mech has seen 2, I think the Xenon has seen 2, Corsair has seen 1. Battle Mage has seen a lot of eye patches in comparison though. It's just randomly split across everything. But yeah. In my experience though, so far, in terms of the pitch, the one that I've seen the least is probably the ET. Just in my own personal sample size. Followed by book. I feel like I've seen a lot of sources, but like that might just be confirmation bias. Because we've got a few of them recently, in comparison to the other pitch. I need to make sure I don't accidentally use my raw in P2 for once. Maybe I'll just like manually cast my mini burst because my skill sequence has the ring in it. Need to fix up some of my skill sequences. I think my Cannon Master's one's a bit jank as well because it has Goddess in it. Usually when you do like the 90-second burst, you don't want to accidentally use Goddess. And sometimes I'm a bit slow to set it up. If I pop Goddess, it's a bit sad. Oh, do you know what I'm actually excited for? Now that I remembered. We might be able to get our first end Carling clear this week. That's exciting. Just need to clean up our P3 a little bit, and it'll be all good. Oh no, I'm dying. I'm dead. Cheesing P3, yeah. The thing about P3 for us is, when we did e-carling, because the boss was so quick, we're not that good at P3 in terms of our own personal survival and also communication. Because the amount of times that there's just been a random clutch on the floor and people land in it, because you know how you can up jump the dog attack or whatever, the chains. You should probably tell your teammates that if there's a clutch, they should stay up or try to float or something. It's just like basic communication. We just don't do it because we're too busy like mucking around in the boss. But yeah, well, we're like all homies. And it's too much goofing around. It's our main downfall. We just need to like focus, but it's hard to focus when you're too busy like running it down. And speaking of running it down, just ran straight into the web. It's all good. The Carling grab, yeah. Thankfully the person who's holding Carling for us is a Mihail, so it's not too much of a problem. As long as nothing happens to our holder, we can ignore Carling. like the entire P3. Hoodie needs to pay attention for like 1 second at a time. And her attacks are like pretty straightforward, from what I could tell. Alright guys, I need you guys to manifest this this book for me. Bring me to 4 set. It's gonna happen. Come on, 4 set. Uh-oh. Well, that's a good start. Holy frame rate. That is something. Alright, will it happen? I need to do this the same way that I did it with my Corsair. I need to let my summons be the ones to break it. I can't be the one to break it. I don't believe in myself. Come on, book. No, nothing. At this point, I'm just coping on anything for my battle mage. Alright, I have a lot of cooldowns. So, let's go Akechi. It's the best boss to waste cooldowns. Or wait for cooldowns. Hello Christian, welcome. Any pitch luck so far? I managed to get a source on my Cannon Master. It's been over a year on my battle mage. It's such a shame because I have seen books on other characters, just not the right one. I mean, not that I'm complaining too much. Like my Corsair has one, it's 2 set. My Wild Hunter has one, it's like 3 set. Actually, is the Wild Hunter 3 set? No, it's 2 set. It's not bad. I'm not complaining about like seeing the books. It's more like it's never on the ones that I wanted on. The biggest shame is the fact that the Wild Hunter has 2 books. That is probably the worst thing. It's back to back as well. Disgusting. What am I saving for now? Nothing in particular, actually. I think if I wanted to save for something, I could try to 3-line the emblem of my battle mage. That'd be nice. Pitch transfer, that'd be nice. Oh. Wait, I've had 2 guild skills on this entire time. I guess the 3rd one didn't go through. I only just noticed it. This entire time I've been bossing with 2 out of the 3 guild skills. But yeah, in terms of like things I'm definitely trying to save for, I don't know. What are you guys saving for? Are you guys saving for anything? Or you're holding off for any events? I think the DMT that's coming up is not too bad. There's an accessory one, right? That's pretty good. No, I jumped too late or too early. Into a month. Yeah, it's quite long. No! Teleported twice now. Yo, I hate this boss, guys. Just like a moth to a flame. See red line, want to jump into it. I would like to try to fix some pots though, so maybe I'll save up a bunch of money and then I'll try to 3-line a few of my C10 mules. A lot of them have like completed items in terms of star forcing, so I don't mind giving their pots a bit of a boost. But at the same time, like, you don't really want to do that off cube sale if you can help it. But I feel like saving for cube sale means that I'll be holding my money for a while, which I kind of don't want to do. I'm not like super keen on saving a lot of money like I was before. In the mini burst I did about 20%, so I can just do another mini burst to get out of this boss. Yeah, the cube sale is probably in December. I'm just gonna stop attacking because it's gonna double open the next one anyway. Oh, I actually should save for my liberations, shouldn't I? I have a lot of like random Genesis weapons to cube at the end of the next month. Or the end of this month, rather. I have my, I didn't think that'd kill me. I have my Corsair, I have my mech. The Blaze Wizard's a little bit later. Yeah, I should probably save for the liberations. I actually regret a little bit running over my Meso drop gear for my mech because I realized that that character is not even a bad one to train to 270. Now it doesn't have Meso gear anymore because I rolled it all into drop gear. It feels a little bit bad. But that's just me creating my own problems. Don't need to train it. Alright, if I get an ET here, it'd be nice. Then I can try to send it to 22. The next time I have the chance to tap it. Alright. Unfortunately, that's all the pitch boss cope on this character. Apparently somebody's running a trio for Black Mage. Oh, it's already gone. That was 5 minutes ago. Burst is almost up. Lucid or Slime? Lucid or Slime? Man, I'm so lazy with both these bosses, actually. Let's just do Lucid. I have to pop new pots anyway. Got 2 continuous falls today. Which makes 3 now for your Corsair. That's crazy. 2 can't falls in 1 day. When do you start transposing Pat Mark to Sweetwater? When it's 16 stars, if that's what you're asking. Do you transpose it through the NPC onto a monocle when the Pat Mark's 16 stars? What I will say though, in my experience with Sweetwater in general, I'm actually on the opinion that if it's a mule, I wouldn't bother transposing it. If it's a main, then it has a better use case for it, but I feel like for mules, I would never transpose them ever again. Like, I have seen Pat Marks every once in a while on my mules, and yeah, I don't think that transposing on them is worth it. And the main reason for this is because you don't know how lucky or unlucky you're gonna get. And for my Xenon, for example, it was on the unlucky side. It took about a month for me to transpose it. And with that time it took me to transpose it, if you do hit the transpose, you're kind of committing to the fact that you're either going to send it to 21 or 22, right? So on a main, it's fine. You're probably going to commit for 21, 22 in a lot of cases. But for a mule, on my monocle, I would have rather just had 3 or 4 spares. Because my monocle is still 17 star, and the only benefit of it is that it has the transpose. But the transpose doesn't mean anything because it's 17 stars. With the 4 or 5 spares I would have had, instead of spending the coins to transpose, I could have, like, high rolled on the star forcing and got a 21 like that. So I traded a 21 star for a transpose monocle is how I see it, and it doesn't feel that great. I have no regrets doing it on any of my mains though, that's for sure. Because, you know, you never know how long it's going to take for you to see an eye patch. But yeah, on main, it's fine. Like, it's basically pseudo best in slot. Might as well do it. But on a mule, it's too many resources. I think I'd just rather buy more monocles at that point, rather than transposing it. Or, alternatively, you can just tap the pap mark and treat it like an extra spare of a monocle. I'm just gonna wait 10 seconds for my burst. Yeah, if you get it early, it feels pretty good. That one I won't deny. But if you hit the transpose late, it does not feel good. Because you just think about all the coins that you spent that could have been just buying new monocles. It's definitely the difference between playing a mule and a main. Ooh, a black flame. Wait, this character has a tier 7 in it. Huh. Didn't realize. Alright. Oh, not slime. I want the other one. What lib mission is the Corsair at now? I can check it after. I think I'm up to Lucid. As in, like, I'm still building up the points to attempt the Lucid lib. I think my Lucid Liberation is actually this week. Where did I lose door? I should try to save Origin. Kinda need Origin for slime. I'll just probably mini burst again, getting to P3, and then full burst, end up P3. Or P2 rather. Or maybe I can just DPS out. DPS 20%. It's pretty slow. No, maybe I'll just mini burst. Constant dilemma of doing these bosses in multi-phase. Like, if you do a mini burst or a burst and you're just sad for a while in the next phase. No, I'm just gonna wait. Looks like I can just DPS out. Uh-oh. See, this does not like bode well for my liberation missions in Damien. I'm just gonna drag the orb all the way to the right and then just hope that I can DPS 30%. Might be able to just mini burst 30%, so I don't have to wait so long for slime. Battle Mage at the moment is a 3-minute class. But it also has like a few 90-second cooldowns. Alright, good to know. I can just use my 90 seconds to pretty much clear the whole boss. Alright, I already bought these coupons. Might as well use it. Nerf Battle Mage, that is crazy. The class is perma bottom 5. I might try to just ring swap in slime. Doesn't matter. Probably not actually. It's all gonna come down to my origin after test anyway. It's a shame I can't clear this before the test, but can't be helped. What? Nerf me. Half of my characters are bottom 5. And the other half is still bottom half. I don't have bind. Shaved off 12 minutes off your bossing today? That's pretty good. Any time saved is good time saved. You managed to shave today? You know what? W hygiene. Phantom's strong soon? That is true. I have heard that after the 2-minute changes it stays pretty strong. But we'll see how it goes in GMS. I'd imagine though, if it's strong in KMS and it hasn't got nerfed like Blaze Wizard, it's probably going to stay reasonably strong. %1 away from 280. Ooh. Early grats. That should be enough. Yeah, if the Battle Mage was slightly stronger, I could probably clear it before the tests, but I don't have faith in myself. Ooh, slime ring, pretty good. Likes to see slime rings. And the rest of the bosses are kind of whatever. Nice. So there should be about 5 bill as well. And some amount of MVPs to replace the many that are being expired today. I have like 30 of them being expired. I'm just... There's no way I can go through these MVPs. It's just... It's too many of them. How many did I manage to get today? 13? Look at that, 34 expiring. Yeah, that's not happening. That is not happening. Did I put the money away? I did. Very nice. Okay. Well, let's finish off with Marksman. I do have to leave in like half an hour or so because I have to go do some errands, but we can finish up with some more bosses. Still streaming? I've only been streaming for 3 hours. Not a long stream like I usually do on this day. Right. I think I'm in my damage gear. So this is also another character that I made some gains on. I think it gained like 5 mil combat power. I'm kind of hoping that this character is strong enough to do hard Lotus in under 10 minutes. That's the hope. Let's see if that is going to be the case. It did make some decent gains, it leveled up a bit. Now I just need to make sure that it can clear. I also have my drop gear set up as well on this character, which is good. Just checking links. My Legion's probably fine. And yeah, let's start off with Hard Lotus. If I can do Hard Lotus and Hard Daemon in about 20 minutes, this character's in a really good spot. What do I think of Blaze Wizard, or is that how? What do you think of Blaze Wizard? Apparently I have FAMs. Hell yeah. 1% damage. Let's see if this is any faster. Oh, just as I had a sneeze there. What do I think of it? I think it's fine. I don't think it's that fun to play until the 2-minute changes, to be honest, though. Yeah, I get the feeling that I'm probably not gonna... Oh, I forgot a drop coupon. I mean, that was kind of half of the reason why I wanted to do all that drop rate. You know what? I'm too lazy. Oh, almost died there. Yeah, marksman without +1 is kind of painful. That being said, look at this. The damage is really nice. I would needed like 2 bursts last time to get out of P1. This is pretty close to getting out by the time my burst is back up for P2, which is really nice. But that's also while I have buffs. Now I don't have buffs. My split shot is gone. I don't know if the split shot actually makes that big of a difference though. Regardless, it does feel like reasonably quicker because I remember before I didn't want to get, I didn't want to even stay in P1. Now I'm actually pretty close to out of P1 by the time my burst comes back up. Oh no, I'm in annihilation mode. How did I manage that? That's what I get for being lazy. Just standing still. Oh, I lost door. I was trying to iframe it. What's the combat power? It is 45 mil. So yeah, I'm basically able to get a P1 in just about 2 minutes. And P2 and 3 should be at a similar pacing, which is good. What's the highest boss this character can do? Technically, I guess Hard Damien. I run Hard Lotus, Hard Damien, and the boss is equivalent to it. Yeah, I'm just about out of P2. Yeah, I'm just about out of P2, and my burst is up in like 30 seconds. It's basically the same thing as P1. So I need a little bit more damage on this marksman for it to be like super comfortable, but it's not that far off. For it to be like in a good spot. Just pretty much a 6 job diff. If I had just 6 job, man, this mule is gonna feel pretty good to run through these bosses. So I'm actually just going to DPS out of P2. Well, actually, I'm going to need to wait for my burst anyway in P3. So maybe it's not bad to just burst it here. Is H Lucid clearable? I don't think I can do P3. P3 I don't think I have enough damage. Yeah, this is Hard Lotus. Oh. Oh no, my frame rate's gone to hell. No, I didn't flash jump. But yeah, the last time that I did this boss, I think the run was around 10 to 12 minutes. This is like, assuming I can get out on the next burst, at most 10 minutes. So rather than 12 to 10, it's like a 10 to 8. And honestly, it can definitely be a bit faster because I was just like holding bursts in the end of P1, and it also used a bit of the burst at P2. So the best case scenario is like I finish P1 and P2 and have the burst for the next phases. Oh no, I jumped into it. No, stop. Oh man, I am just not flash jumping. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but it's all good. You know, I don't actually need to be this close to the boss. I can just stay really far away. Like, there's no reason for me to actually be close to the boss at all. Yeah, I definitely get to save myself one whole burst if it was a little bit stronger to get out of P1 and P2 a bit faster. So the potential to have a 8-minute run is definitely there. So it would probably help if I stopped randomly dying in different phases. There you go. Sub 10 minutes. And that was like way more comfy as well. Last time it was around that timing, but I think I was still missing a burst around this time. Pretty good. And I forgot to buy a drop coupon, but that's okay. Alright, swapping over to drop. Oh yeah, Copium 262. Now the problem is, because I don't have presets set up for this character, and I have to manually do this, it's gonna only be a matter of time until I accidentally go into a boss without my correct presets. Right. I'll pop a new one of these. And we'll see how Damien goes. The last time I tried Damien, it was still about only a 15-minute run, so if we can cut it down by one burst, closer to 14 to 12 would be nice. I'll just wait for my burst to come back up. In terms of the gear that I'm working on, there's really not much I think, off the top of my head that I can work on. I don't have that many spares of things. I do have like a random Twilight mark, I guess I could try to 21, I have 2 here. But other than that, there's not much I can do. I don't have that many spares of Arcanes either. I'd have to do a lot of like extra weeklies to have more things to work on. So for the time being, it's just going to be a really good H-Lomian Mule. The nice thing about this class is that it can still hit Damien in the air, which is a big, big bonus. Don't know if the damage is going to be significant enough to be noticeable, but being able to actually just hit the boss in the air is always nice. Now, if I can do like 20% in a 2-minute cycle, then we're on pace for a 10-minute clear, which is ideal. Which actually kind of seems to be the case. My split shot is about to run out though, so we'll see how the damage is after split shot runs out. Unsurprisingly, it's not very good, but it's still chipping at the HP. How do I sustain it? You know what? When I run out, then I'll worry about it. I am genuinely a little bit concerned about my green pot situation because I don't run Monster Park. I'm very lazy. But I have been trying to run it on my marksman. My marksman can run Monster Park. I can level up once every 3 days or so. It's like once every 3 or 4 days. Looking like I can do a little bit under 20% every 2 minutes. So not quite at 10-minute pacing. Like 10-minute theoretical pacing, but it's still good. I don't know why he's running this way, but sure. And the nice thing as well about this class is that because of the range, P2 is not too bad. I can pretty much outrange the orbs most of the time, which is nice. So I can actually just keep my damage up in P2. The slight problem is I forgot to cleanse, and I think I'm gonna get another sword very, very soon. Oh, quick. I can still make it. Nice. Maybe I should try to be a bit closer so my bird can actually hit the boss. Don't know if that's significant damage or not. But yeah, 5 minutes in, about 50% of the way. Pretty good. Good pacing. How far is the attack range? It's quite long. I don't know exactly how long it is, but yeah, it's quite far. Yeah, you can see for yourself, it's like pretty good. It's nice that I can actually hit the boss twice in the span of one up jump as well. That's a good timing. Okay, so I'm basically like one more burst and a bunch of DPS to get out of this phase. Yeah, with a little bit more damage, I can comfortably get out within, how many bursts was that already? This would be like burst 4? Being able to hit the boss twice while he's in the air is definitely something that a lot of classes can't do, so I'm gonna take it as a nice bonus. Some classes can't even like attack in the air, let alone Damien twice in the air. And it's mostly risk-free too, which is nice. Oh, I did phase it. Right, it's only at 30%. Wow, okay. So I need 2 more bursts to get out, which makes this run about 12 minutes. That is actually, yeah, 1 or 2 bursts faster than it was before. I'm very happy with that. And this class is actually pretty good in Damien P2 as well. Like, between being able to attack Damien when he's in the air, the attack range is really long, and you also have the little teleport thing, which is really, really broken in this fight. Where you can just drag the orb to the right side, and then teleport back left. Yeah, Bowmaster also has the same teleport, which is really good. Let's see if he teleports back. Yeah, it's pretty good. Well, this is not good though. So if I can DPS another 3%, it's basically done. Because I did about 10% in that one burst, roughly. We'll probably just need a burst and then a little bit more DPS. Yeah, 12-minute run. Very nice. And this is without 6th job as well. You know, 6th job will go crazy for my marksman. Just need to get to 260 first, which is still quite a ways away. Still a ways away. What's the combat power? It's like 45 mil. Just last 2%. And thankfully the range should be pretty easy. Oh, I got jebaited. Oh. Nice. 12-minute run. A whole 2 bursts difference compared to the last time I did it, I think. Because I do remember it being about 15 minutes. Very nice. Another thing I forgot my drop coupon again. Just went straight into Damien. Oh, Damien Roid. It's my second Damien Roid. Why do I feel like I got this the last time I cleared it as well? I think I got back-to-back Damien Roids on this character. Yeah. I'm very happy with the way that this marksman has been set up. I would like a little bit more damage, but I'm probably not going to push the gear anymore. It's probably just going to be getting 6 job, getting some masteries, and it should be pretty decent. The snipe mastery will go pretty crazy on this character. But yeah, I think though that might have to be it for today's stream. I have to head out early, have some errands I have to do, so I won't be able to stay. But I'll be streaming again around the same time tomorrow, so if you guys are looking forward to seeing more bossing content, do keep an eye for that. And I'll try to do an upload tonight of like my Shining Star Force. If you guys are interested in seeing my Shining Star Force, or you guys weren't there, a video will be up reasonably soon. But yeah, thank you guys again for hanging out. If you guys enjoyed the stream, please give it a like. It helps me out a lot. And I'll see you guys again to do more bosses tomorrow. Take care, and good luck on drops.